Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Alexis Bellino and John Janssen support McBee Dynasty's Galina Saltkovska after Steve Sr.'s sentencing. Friends can help ease life's hardships. This is something Galina Saltkovska of McBee Dynasty, Real American Cowboys is learning. She's leaning on her loved ones during this time. This includes her BFF Alexis Bellino of Real Housewives of Orange County and her husband, John Janssen. It's no secret Alexis and Galina are close. Galina joined Alexis and John at their nearly-wed celebration in Las Vegas. Now, Alexis is heading over to Hannibal, Missouri, to spend time with her friend on the heels of Steve McBee Sr.'s sentencing. For much of Season 2 of the show, Steve Sr.'s case loomed like a shadow above everyone's heads. The patriarch of the family pleaded guilty in 2024 for filing multiple false insurance claims. At the time, he faced up to 30 years in prison. However, when sentencing was finally concluded, he ended up with a much reduced sentence. The court sentenced him to 2 years 24 months in prison and fined him $4 million in restitution. The whole ordeal has been pretty difficult for the family and everyone involved. Fortunately for Galina, Steve Sr.'s ex-girlfriend and the chief financial officer for McBee Farm and Cattle Co. She has friends and family to keep her occupied. She shared an Instagram carousel of photos with the caption, "After a week full of challenges and emotions, I found peace where it matters most, in the company of family and true friends." The post included photos of her daughter, Irena Chappells, Alexis, John, and other friends. The photos included them eating, enjoying an outdoor festival, some ballroom dancing, and more. Alexis commented on the carousel, saying, "Girl, sometimes all you need is some cheese soup and a fish sandwich from Hannibal. Love you, and we will always find light in the tough emotions. Fight on, baby girl." Alexis also shared some photos and a video of late-night shenanigans the friends enjoyed together. In a twist that proves reality television friendships can run deeper than camera-ready alliances, the Real Housewives of Orange County's Alexis Bellino and her fiancé John Janssen are rallying around McBee Dynasty, the McBee Empire star Galina Saltkovska following the shocking sentencing of her partner, Steve McBee Sr. What started as a friendship formed in Southern California's glittering social circles has turned into a display of true compassion, a rare sight in the often ruthless world of reality TV fame. For weeks, Galina has been at the center of an emotional storm. Steve Sr., the patriarch of the McBee family and the driving force behind the family's Missouri farming empire, was sentenced after a months-long legal battle that aired far too publicly for comfort. The verdict left Galina devastated, struggling to balance her personal heartbreak with the unrelenting glare of public scrutiny. But amidst the chaos, Alexis and John, themselves no strangers to public judgment, stepped in to offer a steady shoulder and unwavering support. A cross-show connection. What's surprising is how organically this friendship evolved. Insiders reveal that Alexis and Galina connected earlier this year at a luxury wellness retreat in Laguna Beach. The two bonded over shared experiences: heartbreak, rebuilding, and navigating love under the microscope of reality television. Alexis really saw herself in Galina, one source close to the RHOC star explained. Both of them have loved deeply, lost publicly, and found strength through their vulnerability. When Galina's world started to crumble, Alexis was one of the first to reach out. John Janssen, who has been steadily stepping out of his own reality TV shadow since his relationship with Alexis became public, has also been a quiet force of comfort. The former RHOC love interest, once known primarily for his high-profile breakup with Shannon Beater, has shown a softer, more empathetic side through this ordeal. "John knows what it's like to have your personal life dissected on television," a friend of the couple shared. He wanted Galina to know that she's not alone, that not everyone is watching to judge. Standing by Galina through the storm. The sentencing of Steve McBee Sr. was a gut punch to Galina, who has been vocal about her deep affection for the McBee patriarch despite their unconventional relationship. During the filming of McBee Dynasty, their bond was often questioned. Was it love, or was it another reality storyline now, with Steve Sr. facing consequences that could alter the trajectory of the McBee family empire? Galina's loyalty has proven unshakable. She's heartbroken, a source close to the production team revealed. She believed in Steve Sr. and what they built together emotionally and professionally. To watch him be taken away like that was crushing. Alexis and John reportedly joined Galina for dinner at a quiet Newport Beach restaurant just days after the sentencing. Witnesses described the meeting as emotional but grounding, with Alexis offering words of encouragement and John insisting that Galina take time to focus on herself. It was less about gossip and more about genuine care, said one onlooker. You could tell they wanted to lift her spirits. A reality star supporting another. For Alexis, whose own journey back into the RHOC spotlight after years away has been filled with ups and downs, this moment marks a new phase of maturity and grace. Her rekindled romance with John Janssen already made headlines, particularly given John's past with Shannon Beater. But rather than feed into the endless cycle of drama, Alexis seems intent on using her platform for empathy, something fans have noticed and applauded. She's been through the fire, a close friend of Bellino told Reality T. Alexis knows how brutal public judgment can be, supporting Galina isn't about optics, it's about being the kind of friend she wishes she'd had during her own dark times. The support didn't end with private dinners. Insiders report that Alexis has invited Galina to spend time in Orange County, away from the media frenzy surrounding the McBee family's legal fallout. The idea is to help her reset mentally and emotionally before she decides what's next. Alexis has a nurturing side that we didn't always see on RHOC, the insider continued. She's become like a big sister figure to Galina. Behind the scenes, a shared understanding. Both Alexis and Galina know what it means to rebuild after public heartbreak. Alexis famously endured a tumultuous divorce from Jim Bellino and weathered years of speculation about her love life, finances, and return to television. Galina, meanwhile, became a lightning rod for online criticism during her time on McBee Dynasty, where her relationship with Steve Sr. was dissected in real time. But instead of retreating, both women have chosen to confront adversity head-on, and that mutual strength seems to have forged their bond. They talk every day, said a source familiar with the two. Alexis reminds Galina that public perception doesn't define who she is. John chimes in with perspective, telling her to focus on the future rather than the headlines. The trio has even discussed collaborating on a future project focused on resilience and reinvention, a lifestyle or podcast series that explores how public figures navigate emotional trauma and rebuild their lives. It's just an idea right now, the source clarified, but it's something that's come up more than once. There's real chemistry between them, and a shared desire to turn pain into purpose. The broader reality TV ripple. The sentencing of Steve McBee Sr. has sent shockwaves through the McBee Dynasty fanbase, forcing viewers to reconsider their perceptions of the family and its patriarch. Yet, amid the fallout, the unexpected friendship between Alexis, John, and Galina offers a humanizing subplot. It's a reminder that reality stars, often portrayed as self-absorbed or performative, can also show profound empathy when the cameras stop rolling. Fans have already begun to take notice. Social media posts featuring Alexis and Galina together have been met with supportive comments praising their solidarity. "This is the kind of crossover we love to see," one fan wrote. "Strong women lifting each other up instead of tearing each other down." Another added, after everything they've both been through, it's nice to see genuine compassion in this world of fake storylines. Moving forward. For Galina Saltkovska, the path ahead won't be easy. She's facing a painful reality: the man she loves is behind bars, and the public's curiosity isn't likely to fade soon. But with Alexis Bellino and John Janssen in her corner, she's finding renewed strength. Alexis told her that healing doesn't mean forgetting, an insider said. It means learning to live again, to find joy even when your heart feels broken. Meanwhile, Alexis and John continue to defy expectations themselves. Once criticized for their controversial romance, they're proving that love and empathy can exist even in the most scrutinized of relationships. Their willingness to extend kindness to another reality star in distress shows how much they've both grown, not just as a couple, but as individuals who understand that fame doesn't shield anyone from pain. As Galina begins to rebuild her life post-sentencing scandal, she's doing so surrounded by people who genuinely care. And in the unpredictable universe of reality television, where alliances shift faster than the tides of public opinion, that kind of steadfast loyalty might just be the rarest and most beautiful storyline of all.